Okay, everybody, it's time for the lightning round. I'm going to take a bunch of stories, condense them down, talk about them really quick, give you my thoughts, and let's get started with Sega Ages. If you don't know what Sega Ages is, it's basically Sega porting their older titles to new platforms. Recently, I picked up Phantasy Star for Sega Ages, and they update things. So, like, Phantasy Star has like an auto mapping feature and save states, and you can look through like the manual in the game in order to find out what each spell does, stuff like that, just to make the game better. They recently launched Outrun as well, which is an old school arcade racer that I'm a big fan of, although I have Horizon Shift Turbo, I think is the name of it. It's a very cool arcade racer as well. And so I'm not going to be picking up Outrun, even though I've heard that this port is very good. But the reason I'm talking about Sega Ages is because there was recently an interview with, let's see who this interview was. It was with Gear Nuke, I guess is the name of the website. And they were talking to somebody from Sega. Let's see who it was. I've lost. It's Yosuke Okunari. He is one of the development staff over there, and he answered a bunch of questions. But the most important question that he answered was, what are your plans for future ports? And he said, in the future, this is really good. In the future, we may try localizing titles which have never been translated if we draw a reaction. So that's actually really interesting. And I'm curious, you guys can, if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know down below in the comments, or you can email me, runjumpstomp@gmail.com, or you can shout at me on Twitter at runjumpstomp. My question is, what games do you think that Sega should localize for their Sega Ages platform to play on Nintendo Switch or other systems? Because I think that that's a very interesting thing. There's probably quite a few games that we've never actually gotten our hands on. All right, let's talk about another game, which I am actually a big fan of. Marble It Up is a game on the Nintendo Switch. It's super good. It's like Super Monkey Ball and Marble Madness. You are basically a giant ball rolling down a hill, and you have to solve these puzzles and get to different places. Well, they are posting there's a whole bunch of new update stuff. So it's a free update, and in this update they include a new chapter. It's called Kick It Up a Notch. There's 14 new marbles. They have a friends leaderboard, and that's kind of cool because you can see who got to the end of the thing first. They have some visual improvements to marbles at super speed. They've improved the UI. They have better inverted camera options. I never use inverted camera. Do any of you guys use it? Because I don't. They have a bunch of bug fixes and a new home screen icon. So I just want to let you guys know, if that's a game that you have played before, then definitely check it out, because it's really, really good. Hopple in chat wanted me to mention I recently put out a couple of first look videos at games like Utopia 9 and the heck was the other one. If I remember it, I'll let you know, but you can find them at my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/, I bet you can't guess, Run Jump Stomp. Okay. Let's see, what else? Oh, there's this cool looking 4-player local, I'm going to assume it's local multiplayer game, and it's called Loon, where basically you are like these balloons that are bouncing around in the like you bump into each other to knock each other into spikes on the wall. I think it looks really fun. I like the art style. I really like the super bright colors. My guess, and I'm going to reach out to the developer and see if I can get a review copy, but my guess is that this game probably won't hold up very well as a single player game, but if you've got some people to sit on the couch with you and play, then I'm going to assume this is a pretty cool game. It's called Loon. If you want to watch the full trailer, you can check it out at the link in the show notes. Ugh, I can't talk sometimes. Two more quick stories. Capcom has absolutely no plans at this time to release Resident Evil 2 remake on the Switch. So if you didn't know, Capcom just released Resident Evil 2 remake on PS4, Xbox One, and I believe PC as well, but they did not release it for Switch. And some people are saying, well, how come? You know, the Switch is selling really well and they've been putting other stuff out. I think the main reason is because it takes a long time to develop games. And because games take so long to develop, this has been in development since long before the Switch started its being so popular. So they ended up not working on the Switch. That doesn't mean it'll never come, but it's not going to be coming anytime soon. And we're just going to have to deal with that. However, keep in mind that there are some other Resident Evil games that are coming to the Switch. I think Resident Evil and Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 4, all three of those games are supposed to be coming to the Switch in 2019. I would just like them to port the original Resident Evil 2 to the Switch rather than the remake. I think it would be cool to play the old school one. I never played that one, and I would find that to be interesting, I think. Last story in the lightning round is that Smash Brothers Ultimate version is going to be arriving within 7 days. So this is via Nintendo Life. They just took a screenshot of the Nintendo Switch screen. But basically it says software update for Smash Ultimate version 2.0.0 will be available within the next 7 days. Please be aware that after this update, you won't be able to view replays prior to this version. You can, however, still keep replays via Vault Replays, replay data, and convert to video. So basically you take your replay data and it will export it as a video that you can then watch. More details on the update content will be provided upon release. And I guess the big question here is, will Piranha Plant be part of 2.0.0? Because I'm going to assume that it is. They told us that Piranha Plant is coming around February-ish, and that would be right around February 1st when that comes out, I would say. You have to pre-order, you have to claim your Piranha Plant. I talked about this on the last episode. You have to claim your Piranha Plant code by the 31st of January. So it makes perfect sense that Piranha Plant would come out alongside this update. So anyway, that's the lightning round for today. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and I'll see you next time.